Hi guys, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today is the last neutral palette I have that is called a neutral palette in my collection. And it is the one, the only, with the highest price tag, Natasha Denona. The all neutral Biba palette. I love Natasha Denona. She is like, her makeup skills are unreal. Her products are unreal. I know that I've watched, Tati talk about her. I've watched, who else have I watched? Like Jen Loves talk about her, Raw Beauty Christie. And I know that they all, have high price tag. Well, Tati loves her too. But she's not fond of her other products, just her eyeshadows, I believe. And actually, I just recently purchased her foundation. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to say it again. I know I said I'd never, ever change where I do my makeup for these videos, right? I know I said this. I lied. Let me start out by saying I lied about something. I lied. I don't ever want to change like the general feel of it, but I need just a little more room here, okay? Not asking for much, just a little. Like a built-on closet right here, and then that, instead of a closet, it can be a closet if I ever go to sell the house, but it could be my makeup room in the meantime, okay? Like, that's all I would do. I wouldn't change anything else. Well, have more lighting, obviously, so you all could see natural lighting. Not cameras, not filters, stuff like that, no. But anyway, so I did purchase, what is this? The Foundation X Plus. My shade's 40N, and I like it. I think it does really good job on my skin, to be honest with you. And I'm kind of going through all my foundations to see which ones I like and which ones I'm just like, I'm getting rid of them, passing them along, doing something, But anyway, I like it. So I do love her eyeshadows. I love her, the blushes and the bronzer and the highlighters, the glows, all that stuff. I got them, like the Bloom Glow, the Valentine's Day one, the bronze one. Like, I've got it all. I like the Diamond and Blush. I've got it. Like, I've got all of her palettes except for like these ones here. Well, I got this one here. I don't have like the caramel, those ones, like the coral palette. I have it, but palettes like that, I have the coral and the cranberry. I don't have all of those yet. I've got all of her manis. Like, I am dedicated to her. Pat McGrath, same way. Marc Jacobs, same way. Like, I'm dedicated. But hold on just a second. But like, it's expensive, but it's so worth it. Like, everything is worth it that she does. I feel like she puts her heart into it. She does her tutorials with it. I mean, I just feel like it's there. Now, I feel like the quality does match kind of the price point. Maybe it's a little too high. But for the most part, I'm okay with spending that kind of money, investing in that look that it will give me, because I know it's going to be good. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with that. That's why I don't believe I will purchase all the, I think it's 5 pans, because some of those shades I know I won't use, but some I know I will. So there are some I'm going to go purchase at one point or another. But, I also wait for sales. You know what I mean? Whether it be her site or from, and that's another thing, like her site, if you purchase, at least for me, the delivery, I have to sign for it. So I don't have to worry about that package being stolen or misplaced, because I have to physically sign, or somebody in the household has to sign, right? So I think that's awesome as far as like, they care of the product, making sure the product gets in the right hand. Because I know, like, the other day my Sigma package got lost. I had to go 30 minutes back and forth between UPS and Sigma. Finally, Sigma decided, they say, okay, I'm going to remail it, okay? But I have to wait. Yet if I went and purchased the same stuff again right now, I'd get it within a matter of a week probably. And I don't find that right, but I'm not pushing it because I was tired of going back and forth, back and forth. But that really did irritate me. Now, as far as Natasha Denona stuff, I don't have to worry about that. Most of it I have bought through Sephora. There has been some orders that I actually got from her website, like the Love one, and I did order the Star palette because it was on sale through her. Let me make sure, is that the right, is it called the Star? Yeah, Star palette, yeah. Because she had it on sale one time, and I was like, oh, and that's like the most expensive, well, other than like her actual, like the makeup kit things, those are like $200 a piece, but other than that, that particular one is the most expensive. It's $169. But anyway, this palette here, it's all neutral. Let me show it to you. First off, look how elegant this looks. It's hard, it's sturdy, it's flat, easy to travel, I feel like. And it's in all neutrals, you know. How am I gonna do this? I don't want to show any of my room. My space is cluttered, I know. Like that. There you go. I mean, it's just beautiful. Now, I also heard that if it's cluttered space and you're filming, people tend not to watch because they can't stay focused. I'm sad on that. Is that why people aren't watching? Or are they just not watching because I suck? I don't know. But anyway, I did decide to kind of go all out for this palette because it is so expensive. You know, might as well look good, right? Right. So I decided to throw on this little dress, summery, springy, flowy dress, and I got my pearls on, which I always have pearls on, so that's nothing new, but still, we'll pretend. And I blow dried my hair, which you can't tell because the roots are coming out. I wish, you know, I could have done more for it, but you know, it is what it is. And I got her lipstick, so I did use her. Let's go through. I used her bronze glow today. I used her blooming glow today, and the lipstick is I Need a Nude in Avriel, 23P Avriel, and I used a little teeny bit of this Lipophoria in Nude. So I did try to use as much as I could of her products, you know, because, well, she's amazing. Now, I understand that this could be like so far-fetched out of price range for what anybody's willing to buy. I get that. I do. And I understand 100%. So, you know, don't think I don't. The reasons why I have them is either A, I had a really good deal, like the Star palette. I believe it was like 30% off, 40% off, something like that crazy. So I went ahead and bought it because I know I'll probably never see that again, right? That, you know, percentage off. But I also like get it, though I wait for the 20% off at Sephora because I'm a Rogue member, or I will ask for it as like a birthday present or Mother's Day present. And, you know, being that I have 4 children, if they all put in 25 bucks, I got me a palette. See where I'm going with this? Not 30 bucks, I guess, really. But, I mean, that's kind of what I do. Or like my anniversary, Valentine's Day, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't buy it with my own money, but I can say I've never bought one full price. But, you know, because $20 off, that's pretty decent, you know, other than the $25 palettes. Now, those I'll buy all day. I have bought all those. But, you know, it's not like she's sending it to me or anything like that, or anybody else, you know, is sending me stuff. Because I have purchased everything with my own money, or it's been gifted from family. Usually my children or my fiance. Mostly my fiance, though. But, I mean, it's stuff like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And I have already primed my eyes with Urban Decay eye primer in Eden. Yeah. And actually, I think I've already set my eyes too. But let's do it again, because I think I did as I was just sitting here. I was watching, I'm going to set it with Tusk out of this palette. But I think I did do that already. I was watching Laura Lee's video on why, like part 2 of, oh, shoot, on why she adopted her niece. I don't know if you all watch Laura Lee or not. I do. She's just hilarious, I think. And again, I don't pay attention to drama, so if somebody's like, oh no, I don't watch it because of drama, I don't pay attention to it. You know, I watch her, I watch Jeffree Star, Tati, I just don't pay attention to drama. Okay, don't ask me why I did that, I have no idea. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sigma brushes today, just because I feel like they're not my most, actually it is probably my higher end, but they're not the most expensive brushes that I've purchased, but I don't have like a whole set. I really, really do want her brush set, but oh, it's so expensive. But I will have it one day. I'll wait for a sale, and I will get it. I swear it. If it's the last thing I do, or I'll save my money, I don't care. But I really want her brush set so badly. So the first color I'm going to go in with is Freckle. And I'm going to take that on my crease. Or I'm going to create my crease, I think, with it, is what I'm meaning to say. So how is everybody doing? Everybody enjoying their day so far? And you do have to, let me, before I continue on with that, be careful with her shadows because they build so quickly and they're so pigment. Don't get me wrong, they're easy to blend, but you know, nobody wants to be blending for hours either because of the pigment. They're just like so pigmented, but they're so great. Oh, they're so great. God, I love them. And I know you can go, oh my goodness, for the price of that, you can buy 5 palettes somewhere else. You could. And possibly even get the same look. I don't know. But I know that I truly do enjoy her palettes. And I would have to say others do too. And she has good ratings. So that's a plus too. Other than price. That's the only thing people really, really complain about is price. And that kills me because it's like, okay, you know the price before you purchase it. So what's the problem? It's not like she caught you off guard. You know, if you don't like the price, don't buy it. But I don't feel like that's something you should knock off in a review because it's like you already knew that. Or when you review it, you know what I mean? Like, because like if there are stars missing off of her products, it's not because of the product. It's because of the price most of the time. And I'm not saying that there's not that dud out there or that her palettes just ain't for some people, you know? I get that. I do. So I'm not trying to say, oh no, they're all wrong, because they're not. They have the right to their opinion. And I can see, like, when they're like, oh, it does this, or it's so pigmented, you're spending hours blending. Yeah, you're right. And if that's not your cup of tea, then obviously, you know, you don't want to purchase it. So anyway, back to how is everybody doing? So I am doing fantastic. Why do you ask? I knew you were about to ask. Because I'm getting my granddaughter tomorrow. I have been since the beginning of this not having her, and while things are opening up and everybody is, you know, healthy and everything, and I'm finally getting her. I'm like, I'm not giving her back. I'm not giving her back to him. I'm keeping her. I always was like, oh, I can't do nothing. Can't film if she's here because you can't turn your back on her. No, no, no. But she's in love with the movie Wonder Woman. Her and my dad, it'd be her pop, which would be her great grandfather, watches it all the time, and she likes those kind of shows now because she'll watch them with him. And I bought her the Revlon Wonder Woman makeup set because my daughter has her own makeup set here, but she don't really have one here. And as she puts it, well, Gigi's makeup's mine. And even though that's fine, I have no problem with that. I'm not one to, because I watch her if she's playing in it, you know. And I tend not to let her get into my more expensive stuff or the stuff I truly, truly like. But sometimes I will. Like the Jeffree Star, she loves the packaging to that, so she gravitates to that, you know. And what else does she gravitate to? Oh, she likes the um, like the colorful more looks, you know, or packaging and stuff. So I do understand, and but I watch her, and even if I didn't, I can replace it. It's not worth, you know, getting mad over. Not with her. But anyway, so now she can't get my, now she has gotten into my Natasha Denona one. And I wasn't thinking, she's in my top drawer here. And of course, kids always go for the top of everything. You know how they are. And I should have not have put that in there. I should have maybe I went highest to lowest in a sense for price range. And I probably should have did the other way. But she did get in my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. But luckily, it was just my $25 one. And honestly, she didn't ruin it anyway. So she did dig a brush into it, using it. But who cares? I can fix that later, you know. But anyway. Sorry, my fiance's texting about work. And if I did this, and if I did that, before I, you know, can do my thing, I have to make sure that that's taken care of. I'm like, yes, I did it. Leave me alone. I can finally do my thing now if you just, you know, leave me alone. But anyway, so, okay. I think I got both sides the same. Alright, so the next color I'm going to go into, I really hope if you see anything in my mirror, I apologize for my mess. I can't help it. It's a mess, I know. I'm going to go into Cocoa. And I'm going to actually put that right into my crease. So I'm going to need a smaller brush. Yes. Oh, that first, let's see. The first brush I used to like pat everything on was the Hourglass number 3. And then the next one I used was the Sigma E25 blending brush for freckle. And now I'm using the E33 brush for Cocoa. Just to darken it up some. But I also know her colors from her other palette, so I'm going to go in very easy because I do not want this to get out of hand. So anyway, I do get my granddaughter, and like even my kids are excited, and my oldest son, he's been missing her, and he was going to purchase suits online from Amazon, and protective suits and then masks, and go up and see her. I said, oh Lord, she'll be so scared of us if we go up there like that. We can't do that. So, but luckily I'm getting her. So my oldest son, he does have to work that Monday, but he said I'll be right over after work, even though Mondays technically he spends it with his father. He said he'd be over. And I said, well, I'll have her all week. He's like, that's okay, I'll be over. So you can see how well she is loved. And then she just had the other baby. We're getting Norma. She had Lilith. I haven't seen her since the hospital, but during this, I can understand being a baby, you know. They're more fragile. And honestly, she needs to be with her mother too, you know. Know her mother. She'll have plenty of time to know her grandmother. Plus, I can't handle another child here. Oh, Lord. Norma, woo, I have to watch her like a hawk. And then I still have, like, my other 2 children. So, you know, that's enough. But anyway, so that's like exciting for us. We're so excited. So as you can see, these colors are very pigmented. They blend so nicely. They build up so nice. If you know, if you just start out slow, that's all you gotta do is start out slow. Don't go in with a heavy hand because they are pigmented. And so if you are new with makeup, like, it could be like, make sure you're tapping that brush off, because I know that if you're new at makeup, like myself, it's hard to blend. But they're not patchy, obviously. I mean, honestly, I don't. Sorry. I don't have to say much about her shadows. I'm pretty sure that most people know what they're getting when they purchase it, you know? So, but it's amazing. Her shadows are. And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm going to create some spectacular look out of this that I didn't create out of the other neutral palettes. But the thing is that I don't have to work at this. That's one. This look is effortless. Two, I mean, it's just, you know, it's a preference. And I didn't really have to work at any of the other ones except for the Fenty Beauty ones, to be honest. But I always say that, you know, if you really are interested, try her formula and see yourself. Get the $25 formula, or get the $25 palettes. You know, pick up the nude one, right? It's $25. Hold on. This one is so hot. Okay, yeah, this one's it. So you do get the 5 colors, which I've already did the review on this. Oh, what am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Hold on just a second here. Let me see something. So I always did wonder about these palettes, like if it was just like samples out of the original, but it's not. They actually go hand in hand in a sense. Because like, if you already bought this, these shades aren't in this. If you bought this, these shades aren't in this one. So you are getting completely different colors, but they go so well together if you know, want to do that. But I would buy the $25 one first, see if you like it, and if you do, then go from there. And if you don't, well, it's $25 and you can return it, so, you know, if you really just don't like it. So the next color I'm going to go in with, I think, is going to be Pasha. And I'm going to put that on my outer corner. And again, start out slow, build your way up, because it will get out of hand quick if you don't tap that brush off. And you will be working a long time at blending. I hope I'm saying these names right too. Pasha, I don't know. You get the point. You also get the point on how easy this look is, because these shadows are amazing. And I know you're going to say, oh, she's hit her favorite one. This is the one she's talking about being her favorite. Is it? Or is it not? I hope I'm not blocking you guys out by going into this mirror too. I don't think I am. I think you can still see for the most part. And again, remember, I have no makeup skill at all. At all. I have no art skill, no, you know, no imaginary skills really. So the fact that I can even come up with a halfway decent look says something. But I'm telling you, it is hotter than Hades, I think, in this room. It's a warm day out today, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all, especially considering we have to go sign contracts today and go to bids, and I have to finish up some other work too for the business for his. It's so much fun, but it pays the bills. So he tells me it pays the bills, so therefore it has to be more important. I'm like, who said? I mean, I understand that, I do. But here's my problem with this. Who says that? That's your dream, to own your own business, to do your own thing. That's great. But how are you going to tell me just because it makes money and pays bills that your dream's any better than mine? You know? I stood by you for 7 years to create that, and that's great, and it succeeded. But how are you not even giving me a chance to do my dream? To, you know, to show people how products really do apply without any skill. How or, you know, just, or, you know, not to lie and stuff. I mean, and not to say YouTubers lie, because, you know, I don't know them. But I'm not going to say they're absolutely telling the truth either, you know. But it's completely different, too, when it's PR. I'm not, again, not saying that it makes a big deal to people. But it kind of sways in a sense. I would think. Because on one hand, you're thankful that they did send you something. And you don't want to make them mad. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, I guess you could still be truthful, but are you really giving your real truth? Like, when it's bad, you're like, it's flat out, it is beep, beep, beep. Or is it, it's not the best, but it's only this. It's like, no. And I mean, I suck at blending, and look at how these just blend perfectly, effortlessly. Like, this ain't me doing this, okay? It ain't my skill set, you know, none of that. It is the shadow itself. Just saying. Just letting you know. Just giving you the full tea. Alright, then I'm going to go in with, I don't know what I want to go in with. I have that same brush back. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to go into rayon really quick. And just kind of put it right beside that color. Right here. Just to change up the color a little bit. I'm leaving the very inner corner, the very outer corner the same. But I want a little bit of different shade right here. Not much, just a little. And it's very light too, light change. Don't want it to be dark by no means. Did I take that over? I may have taken that over a little bit too far on that eye. Sorry, just mix it on this one too. Because again, I'm not going very dark with it. I just want a little bit of a change of color from the darker, just to make it the dark corner to a little bit lighter. trying to get down there to that lash line. It's just not wanting to work with me. Alright, there we go. And then, like, he knows. Like, guys never understand. I swear they don't. Let's see what he has to say now. Alright. Alright, then let me get a E56 and I'm going to go into Shine and I'm going to put it on the inner part of my lid. Again, not using any type of spray or water. Because you know I like to show you how it performs without anything, because we all know that if you sprayed it, you know you're going to get more intensity. And again, you all could come up with your own color scheme and all that good stuff. You know, don't base this on that. Base it just on the product itself, and well, it's phenomenal. I don't even need to say. Really, I didn't even need to do a video. All you have to say is the Natasha Denona palette and move on. But I did get to show you some of the colors anyway, and if they're up your alley, if you're looking for a nude palette. Okay. Then for inner corner, I'm going to use the E46 and I'm going to pick up Monroe. Again, not wetting it. I was sleepy. Okay. There wasn't any, you know, maybe there's a little bit, teeny tiny bit of kick up, but not hardly anything at all. And nothing that I would, you know, even, I mean, I guess I mentioned it because you never know, some people, you know, don't like it, whatever it may be, but I don't really mind it, so to say. This is the Monroe color. this is a lash fan. Except I'm not using it for my lashes, right? Right. Like, I don't even know. I just thought it was cute is why I got it. But I do understand the thought of putting this in mascara and going like this. I guess. If I was a makeup artist. This is not what I would use this for. I mean, I guess I use it sometimes to like brush my eyelashes out if there's glitter. Oh, the Tati video I did. Let me backtrack on that too with the glitter. I did good. I thought it was starting to move. It wasn't. It must have just been my placement. But technically, that held. That did not budge at all. So I'm getting better with that glitter. And it actually, it lasted. So I was pleased with that too. Whew, gosh, it's so hot. I'm just sort of going back over stuff. All right. There was no fallout. I'm just sort of, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Using my real technique. See, I have affordable brushes. I don't know what to go under my lash line with. Do I use a color I've already used? Do I use a different color? I don't know. Let's try Seed. It seems like it's a darker brown. And I'm going to take a... let's take this brush. It is a E20. Go into Seed. Okay, there's a little bit kick up, but this brush is really hard. Or not, I mean, but it's supposed to be. It's a shader brush. So that was the first bit of kick up. I'm trying to really get up on that lash line too. I did put an eyeliner on. I'll tell you in a minute what it was. It was a ColourPop one. I love the ColourPop eyeliners actually. I really don't use any other eyeliner but that. But ColourPop. I mean, every now and then I might, but if there's a ColourPop liner and that they got the color I'm looking for that day, it's ColourPop all the way. Alright, so this is Seed, and actually it looks brown in the pan, but it's kind of looking like a gray almost on the eye. Maybe once it's shaded out or something. I'm going to use this one with Nothing on it by Real Techniques and sort of... Alright, that's more like it, but... Anyway, it's still fine with me, the thing, but it doesn't really... I thought it was going to be a different color, but it worked. Still very, very pretty. My nose is running too. I guess seasons change. So, we will have allergies. Yay! I better get some allergy medicine going and get my kids on it because my lord, they get allergies bad. All of them. And I think my granddaughter does too, to be honest. I think she has to take Claritin too. Better go get some. Alright, so this is the look that I got today. I think it turned out amazing. I'm in love with it, obviously. Of course, I've done it, so of course, why wouldn't I be, right? But, I mean, I did get to show you some of the colors in the palette and how they performed and all that. So even though I'm pretty sure that probably all of you knew already how they were going to perform, because it's amazing. But anyway, all right. So that is my last nude palette, unless for some strange reason one comes in tomorrow, which it could. I can't deny that at all. Not even a little bit. So what can I do? You know, if it does. So, and I feel like with that palette, you can make this look glammed up to, you know, whatever, to just your basic a date night look, or go to work, like whatever you want. That palette gives you the options. And again, if you take that palette, like even if you were going to purchase any palette, I would purchase, this is the way I do it, I would purchase that palette, right? Then I would purchase all the minis. That way, no matter what, you have your like your crease, what is it called? See, I do this all the time. I lose track of what I'm talking about. Transition shades. And then you go in with the other ones to create your look. Because some of them, I will say, don't have very good transition shades. Most of them do, but she throws at least one color in. Except for, I think, I want to say that purple. Nope, she's got a transition shade in it. So, really, you don't need it, but I personally like it. I would purchase it. It's one of my faves of hers, if I had to rank it. Oh my goodness, could you imagine if I had to rank her palettes, which one I would like from top to bottom? What I have? I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to. Like, it's crazy because, like, I love all of her palettes. Like, they're all different reasons on why I love them, but, like, I still love them nonetheless. So I really couldn't choose. It's like choosing a child. I couldn't do it. Or could I? Well, you shouldn't do it. Let's say that for children, but, and I wouldn't. But I feel like that with her palettes too. Like, I really don't think I could choose which ones are my favorite. Which one's my very, very, like, ow. Told you, without fail, I didn't mess up anywhere, but it will be mascara. Always is. It's not fair. Although, at least this is the primer, I guess. I know, I'm trying it again. I'm wanting to see, is there a difference in putting primer on? I just can't believe that there's that big of a difference. And then are you supposed to put primer on the bottom lashes? Somebody tell me. Because I'm doing it. So I need to know if that's wrong or if I'm right. My hair is getting in my way. And then how much primer do you put on? Oh. Ow, something's wrong right there. It's the same spot every time. Luckily it's white. But my eyes are gonna start watering. What is going on right there? Looks like I might have a lash that's growing weird. Which doesn't surprise me. I'm using the serums for lashes, which I've been doing for like months and months now, and they work. They're amazing, but they kind of make my lashes grow a little wonky every now and then. I'm not going to lie on that. Alright, then I got all these little thingies to help knock this out and put it right. Fan out my lashes. I like this one the most, but I feel sometimes it don't do right. Because like when I have to go over to this way, if I keep it just like this, it's fine. But I need to correct those inner ones. And then if I move it, it doesn't work well. And then this one, I like for the bottom lashes. Really. This one I'm absolutely in love with for everything. This one here is the Real Techniques Metal Lash Wand. Like, it gets, like, when I do glitter or something, I can use this, and it just gets everything right out, no problem. I can use it for the whole eye. To help separate. My drapes are about to go. Lucky me. Oh, brother. I tell you. I just keep going. Oh, I get the baby tomorrow. Or Monday. So I'm like so excited on it. I just wish it'd come, you know. I'm like tomorrow. It's not tomorrow though, but you know. Whatever. But like, how do you know when this is dry too? To the touch, I guess. Isn't this sad? I own... Okay, so everybody talks about this one. That's why I used it. The Lancome CSL Booster XL. I have this one. I have a the Dior one. The Dior Show 3D. See? I cannot move in this corner. It's not fair. I need just a little bit bigger of a space. Just a little. I'm telling you, even if I knocked out my king size bed and put a queen, maybe a full queen. Got too many kids. The smallest I could go is a queen. Plus, like when we're sleeping at night, like if it's hot, like we cannot be touching each other because neither one of us can sleep when we're hot. But anywho, and I just have lashes just growing in all sorts of weird ways. It's the craziest thing. Alright, I guess it's dry. I've waited long enough. I can't keep, you know, making you all wait. And of course I'm going, oh, do I want to go in with black or brown? Uh-oh. I never thought of that until just now. I kind of want to go brown to make it look simple. Because it's just a simple little dress. But then I kind of want to go black and go boom. What should I do? Black? Let's go black. We're using the Gucci. I mean, I really cannot tell. Like, I feel like my Gucci mascara does this anyway. I mean, basically, like, what does it do? It does already do your eyes in white, so if you mess up, you know, it's just white. It's easy to get rid of instead of black. But, like, as far as length, I don't think it does anything for me. I feel like this mascara does it all on its own, so why have so many coats on your lashes? Or why do you want so many coats on your lashes? Or is it like you just, I knew I was gonna mess up. With the black, I already knew it. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what this is supposed to do. I don't. But I did just mess up. I wanted to fix it. I mean, it does grab the mascara a little better to where you don't have to work at it with the black. I just noticed that on the bottom because usually I don't come out that dark, so that means the white had to be there to grab a hold of it. Oh shit. Or shoot. I mean, it just... Okay. Maybe it has made them a little bit longer. Because, like, I can see the tip. Maybe I don't always go to the tip, though, with the mascara. Like, and I didn't know that till just now because of it being way up there. Alright, hold on. Because this must have fixed stuff. Me. Because I hit my eye here. And then over here. Okay, and then mascara's rubbed up here. Down the other eye too. Wonder. See, that makes me wonder, is this gonna, no other time has it did this, but is it going to now hitting the top of my eye rub? And if that's the case, I don't like it because my Gucci never did that before. It never did that. But I guess it does tell me that I need to let people know what is going on. I'm just going over it with the one I had freckle on because I scraped a little bit of the color off. Alright, it is so hot. Look at me. I'm like sweating. I don't like it. Alright. I will say that it did make the bottom lashes a lot, like, it looks a lot fuller and longer. And I'm going to put some powder because I know I'm going to sweat today and this stuff's going to be running if I don't. But there is no fallout. Alright. So, this is the final look that I got today using the Natasha Denona palette. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with it. Look how great I am. No, I'm kidding. Look how great the palette is, right? This is how you can go and show, is, you know, the palette good? Because when somebody like me that has no makeup skills can create a look that looks halfway decent, then without any kind of work really, there you go. Says it all. Says it all in my opinion. But to each their own. Some people think it's worth it, some's not. Me personally, if I was going to purchase the palette, if I was telling you all, wait for a sale, either on her site or, you know, Sephora or wherever else it's sold. And then B, get the one that you're going to, you know, relate to the most. That way you get your money's worth, you know? When you start to buy them all, and I know this because I've done it, I'm not going to reach pan on them. I'm barely going to touch them before they probably expire. And that breaks my heart because, like, I love them. But I also know that I can't go through them all. So when they do expire and I have to get rid of them, I believe the next time around I'm going to purchase like one at a time. I think I will always have the Biba palette on hand. And our minis. And the Sunset and Sunrise and the Love. No, the Love's Limited Edition. And the Star. You know, I love the Star palette. It's one of my favorite too. Because it's kind of like a neutral palette in a sense too. But that's just, you know, me. But this is the ending look. I do hope you enjoyed it. This is what it looked like. This is what I came up with. Again, I'm sure that you all will exceed me. I'd love to see pictures of your looks if you do, you know, do any. Leave me a comment below if you have this palette or if you're thinking about this palette and which way you're leaning, or any other palette of hers, and I'll let you know if it's good or not, or what I think about it. Obviously it's good, but I would let you know if I think it's an everyday palette or not. Or I can do a video and you can see for yourself. I have no problem doing videos on her palettes. But go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe and ring the bell. That way you're notified when I do upload. And what else is there? This is the end of the nudes that I have, again, unless something pops in tomorrow. If not, I'll be starting something else. I don't know what. I really don't want to carry on with palettes that I think are considered nude, but don't have that in it because, well, I just need some color too at the same time. But I will see you all on my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you all. Bye.